organization. We help student families. We have different programs. I'm lucky. I work together with people who have grown up in the slums, and they are the pivots along those paths, because when you have not experienced the slums area, and when you work together with such people, you understand, you start to understand how difficult life there is, and what they have gone through, and also you understand the upbringing of such environments and what the requirements are. So what we try to do is to approach everything from their perspective, what they need, and then we try to find if we can have help from out there that can also help their life a little bit easier. So yeah, I also am involved with another NGO called Save a Life. Save a Life is an NGO that is helping a lot of people with the medical problems. Like some people, they have very severe growths or carcinomas, those that cancer like growths. And you will see that, and the stories we hear is that some growth started just like a pupil, and it has grown, it has exploded, because people don't have money to go for a medical checkup, and some of them, they end up losing eyes or other part of the body. But now we have come up with that program where we can take them to the medical facilities, medical professionals who can test them and see what they need. And when you are talking about such process, it requires a lot of money. We don't invest that ourselves because we don't have, but through sponsorship, through donors, through well-wishers, up now we are able to help more than 1,500 patients. And thanks to those sponsors out there, yes, we have transformed a lot of lives, and with my partners out there, we are very, very privileged to be able to reach that milestone. And likewise also with the street changers, if you see how many activities we have done, how many families we have fed, and we continue to transform. It is a lot, and that's something you can only do when you have people who appreciate what you're doing.
Yes, but you are still living abroad, and things are happening. Your projects are running in Kenya.
Yes.
How do you manage?
I manage that by working together with good people. In the beginning, it's not easy when you're starting such an organization. That's why I said to you, I did not start that on my own. I did not go there and say I'm going to register my CBO or anything, because I am living out there. I have to work with the people who are here. So I play one part and they play the other part. Yes, and that's why it's easy to manage such an undertaking, because we help each other, we rely on each other. I tend to play one part that is more to cater for the resources, and I also use my exposure on the other end to be able to help a little bit with coming up with the responses, and also shipping up the proposals, to look for finances to be able to finance the project we have.
Getting resources sometimes becomes very difficult. How do you convince the Europeans to give you money to take to Africa, the land of monkeys?
Yeah, it is not the land of monkeys. Yeah, we are very beautiful people. Don't forget that. And you don't go convincing people. You let your work do the convincing. You see, like now when we are when we have done events, we cover that events, and we put on our media platform so that people can see what we have been doing. We got testimonies from people out there who have seen our work, and I think that speaks more louder than me going convincing them. And through network and sorry, I have a sorry. And through our networks, I'm able to, to reach out to many people who appreciate what we do.
Yes. Now, sometimes it becomes very, for you to get this funding, get this support, you have to put down proposals. Some are rejected, some are accepted. What keeps you pushing when your proposals are rejected, or yours always go through? Have you has any of your proposals ever been rejected?
If I open my phone right now,
Yes.
I will show you the proposal that I've just received this morning that is rejected. You see, we have high hopes, but you cannot harvest everything. So you have to accept everything that's come back to you. You see, because also the people we are approaching, they also have their problems, not problems, their expenses, and they cannot help everyone. So what happens is that if they are in a position to help you, they help. If they are not, we appreciate their sincere reply, like the one that has just replied to me. They have said if they have an overwhelming, applications from other foundations that are asking for funding from them, and they cannot fund everyone. So we are the choice.
Now, you moved from, currently you are living in Europe, you are in Europe doing business in Europe. How is the business space? In Kenya, it has become so competitive. In some American countries, they don't pay attention to the blacks. That's the nepotism is being experienced in other countries. How is the business, in general, the business space in Europe?
Wow. In every business, you don't look at the people from the color. You don't look at the people from the origin. You focus on your business. What is that you're doing in your business? That's all what matters. And every business approach is depends on the need. What is that your business giving to people what they don't have? What is it creating? You see, and what is it also giving you? Because you're not only there to do business, you're also there to make a living out of the business you are making. So every different business is unique.
If you are told now, okay, from your own evaluation, yes, you've been getting this funding, you bring them, you channel them to the country, they help people, like you say, the health projects that you had. How do you evaluate, or how do you compare session to other people who also get funding abroad, and then they come here to take pictures, take work, but nothing has been put on the ground?
You see me right now, who I am sitting down. That what makes me believe what I'm putting in, is successful or not successful. Because I come here to test the ground myself, to see what is happening myself. I get testimony. Testimonies from from the people we are serving. So I don't want wait for the people I work with to take pictures for me. I come here even twice a year to see what is happening, to take part in those events. So that's what makes the difference.
There are so many CBOs today registered, and some are not even registered. But all these claim to be supporting countries. Of course, you say you have testimonies. Now, after your people succeed, after your people tell good stories, like the people whom you are transforming their lives, after the transformation, do you follow up where they are today? Do you even know where they are? I know some of them are now doing very well, excellent in their own capacities, wherever they are. Do they call back to give also to give back to the community as you are doing?
Let's say we are lucky because some people we know where they were, people we have transformed, and some they will be transformed, but they will not be successful. Everybody has a story, but for the majority that has been transformed through our CBOs, through our NGOs, they come back, and that's the circle of life we get, because they're the also people who assist us into acquiring sponsors and financiers of our project, and we are lucky for that, because we are also it's like a product you have created that also is serving you, and that's the beauty of being a dealer.
As somebody who is committed to give back to the community, who is committed to work towards community development, every day when you wake up, what comes to your mind?
What comes up in my mind? Thanks God for this life, what you have given me. I'm able to be here, and tomorrow I'll be flying back home. That's the privilege I have, and I thank God for that.
And how do you encourage people who are interested to run to do the same journey you're walking, to walk the same journey?
Don't just wake up and try to help somebody else if you cannot help yourself. First, help yourself. Be okay with what you have. And then, if you have something small to spare, and I'm not talking in terms of money, time, knowledge, give it to somebody else. Pass it over there. And that is the treasure you cannot take away from here and there. But be satisfied with your own self before you go out there helping somebody else.
For the short time you've been around, but you came back, for the short time you came around, you've been going around, you've attended a number of, you've been working with your friends around. As you go back to Europe, do you have a project in mind? Have you collected have you done enough size?
Yeah. That's why I come here. Because every year, end of the year, I come back here, we sit down with my team. We take the projection of next year. We see, we first check what we have done the previous year. And then we say, the project been successful? Have we achieved what we were looking for, what we intended to? And if we did not, then is this something we can take over to the coming year and make it successful, or is it dead end for that? And from that, we will, after evaluating that, we will take the projection of next year and see what is that we want to do next year. And then from there, then I do some notes. I do put down some notes, and I think over the project management to see what we can do with that project.
We take another short break. We're just about to end. It is 3:17, but as we take another short break, we ask you to stay tuned wherever you are, because we are telling you about life abroad and the good things you can give back to the country when you get the opportunity.
It's real, and this is Maya. It's automatic, it's Maya. And this is Maya. It's Maya. It's automatic, it's Maya. I'm winning this year. Maya. Don't worry, you got it this year, you won't die. Don't worry, you got it this year, you must shine. Are you to my side? You see the bright side. Yeah. Somebody gonna marry this year. Take the money up for this year. Let me tell you something about this year. This year must be better than last year. Somebody gonna marry this year. Take the money this year. Let me tell you about this year. This year must be better than last year. And this is Maya. Till your automatic it's Maya. And this is Maya. Maya. It's Maya. Till your automatic it's Maya. I'm winning this year. Maya. You gonna marry your baby this year. Make that money. This year must be better than last year. And this is Maya. Till your automatic it's Maya. And this is Maya. It's
more than 5,000. More than 5,000.
I'm winning this year.
It's a very good news.
careful.
Big glass, kid on the nakufa.
Mr. Litho on the
to people who have lived abroad, they come back and look at how they left the country, they help where they can. This is very good. We are joined by a friend who has lived for very many years abroad. Started from is in the tourism sector. He left and started doing his own business, but he makes sure that everything he does is giving back to the community. And as we say, as we continue with the show, we ask you to keep on sending to us messages from wherever you are. Utuambie unatusikiliza upande gani na nini ungependa kutuambia. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
We were looking at projects that you've done that have benefited the Kenyans. But before we continue with that, let's see what the listeners are saying here. Let's see. We have Kibenge Vincent. He's saying, seriously? That's great work here, somebody you are doing. Tell him that he's doing some great work abroad, and this should be emulated by very many people.
Thank you so much.
Then we also have Pastor Vincent Kibege saying he's watching live from Papila, Nairobi. Tango Radio hapo ndio nyumbani na hatubaduki. We also have Leroy saying they are watching live. Governor Paul, he has given that is his artistic name, MC Governor, is saying he's watching you live from Bika, Ganjo 5 area, G5 area. Then we have Pastor John, he's saying amen and amen, is watching from Ruiru bypass, that is Kiambu. Many people are following up and they are commending you for the great efforts you're making to come and transform lives in Kenya.
I appreciate that.
As we get to this our last session, now you've been around the country. You've always come to see projects running well. And now you're going back. You will come back again. What are you taking back to? What are you taking back to Europe?
What I'm taking back is for one, happiness, to see that what we have been trying to do is happening, you see. And satisfaction that I'm not doing all my work in vain. Whatever we're putting in, we are also getting something out of it. Also what I'm taking with me is that we still have a lot that is needed to be done. Yeah, that's actually what I'm taking for me, and obviously gratitude from the people we are helping, to the people who are giving us. And I think when they receive that, they want to give more. So, and I always say to people out there, don't be afraid to reach out. But to reach out, don't make this something that is only you that's helping. Let's say make it a community thing, because the more people are getting help, the more easier life gets, even for yourself as a community.
That's wonderful. That's very, very wonderful. And somebody is saying it will be a great blessing for the country to have people like you. Even as you get back abroad again, that is Europe, continue with the good work. That is what the people are saying.
Definitely.
Now, apart from giving back to the community, and maybe doing businesses to help many, describe your personal life in Europe. Do you even have time to rest? Do you even have time to go and maybe enjoy yourself outside?
Yeah. Oh yes. Listen. Being a family man, and I'm lucky now. My kids are all grown. They have their own things. And also I've been, teaching them also to be givers, to people who also serve the community. I also take time, to be with my family. I tend to be a workaholic, somebody who always doing something, and also having this project going on here, and time differences between Europe and Kenya. I tend to work odd hours in the evening, just to open my laptop and check all the emails, messages, and keep people updated. And I also would like to be updated, so I'm that person who is always doing something. But yeah, I say I have a happy life. I cannot complain. I tell myself, why would I complain when I was back home and I went to the part of the world where people call with green pastures, and still keep complaining to me. No, I cannot do that. I try to be very happy in my life, and I'm a very positive person. I don't get stressed up easily, and I keep that and a positive life.
In your work of giving back to your people, giving back to the country, do you also find opportunities for others abroad?
For others abroad? Yes. I try to engage as much as possible with Kenyans living abroad. Recently, I started an association called Sisi Pamoja. It's for the diaspora. Sisi Pamoja Diaspora Association. It's for the Kenyans who are living in Europe. And the objective of the association is that us Kenyans should come together and try to help people back home more, not easily, but give more as a community. Because when we are there as a community, it will be less stressful for you as a person, because by then you will not have to give so much, and if you leave yourself so little. That was the objective of the CC Promoter Association. So yes, I talk to Kenyans now and then and tell them, people back home need help, and whoever have something to spare, let us do that. And once again, not in terms of money, it's in terms of knowledge, advices, whatever we can get from there that we can bring over here, and let's do that as a community. And yeah, it's working.
Do you also find opportunities for some Kenyans back from home to come and exploit in America, to come and do some kind of job to come and do in America? Now the reverse, the opportunities
in America I cannot do because I am not living in
America.
In
Europe.
Yes. Wow, I've been approached by so many people who would want to come to live in Europe. But for me, I started this program, I always say, first look at yourself and tell me, what is that you want to come to do in Europe? What is that you can bring over to Europe? What is that you can do? Are you coming to study? Are you coming to look for a job? What are your qualifications? What are your experiences? And from there we work out the process. But you cannot just tell me that you want to pack up your bag today and you want to come to live tomorrow. Because first, you have to realize that you don't have a place where you're going to sleep. I cannot take you in my house because I have my family. I have to ask permission from my family. Maybe I don't have a spare room for you. You see, it is a process. It is a process, and even that there are those things, the procedures. You have to get a visa. You need a ticket, and it is a process. But I always take people through that so that they know what is expected from them. You see, yeah, yes.
We have so many CBOs in Kenya. How is the situation in Europe? Do they also have, are these CBOs also found in Europe, or is that perfect?
Oh yeah, they are everywhere. Especially now, there are many CBOs that have been formed, and it's like with this climate change. Many people they're coming up with all these kind of CBOs that are fighting for the sustainable livelihood, and I'm very happy that many of them are not only helping the poor but also helping the world as a large, so that we can also live in a beautiful and healthy, we have healthy climate. That's what we call sustainable livelihood, and people are doing that. Even people who are just sparing their time to advocate for that, not only to sponsor money, to look for money or to give money, but only to pass information out there, share information with people. I collaborate a lot with university students also in Europe, to find, to create sustainable development program that can be, adapted to Kenya or to Europe, to find, to create a sustainable livelihood for everyone.
How is studying in Europe? Is it friendly to other to people from other nations, especially
Yes,
from Africa?
yes. I have contact with many Kenyan students who are in Europe, whether it's in Netherlands, Germany, France, Belgium, and all that. Yes, they are, and especially when after the universities, there are many students who are coming to Europe for their masters. I'm happy that I have contact with most of them, and well, when I meet them, I try to always to throw a topic like, now you guys are going back home. What is that you can take away from Europe and take it back home? That can also help the community. Or where can we collaborate together so that when you go back home, we can also be able to help people back home together. And they are very resourceful.
For those who are looking for jobs abroad, from your own evaluation, is the Kenyan education system competitive? Are graduates from Kenya can they effectively compete abroad?
Yeah. Don't forget we have a country that has many universities compared to other countries, and I think we have the most bright people in education, and Kenyans are taken as a higher level in Europe or in other countries outside there, because we have bright people and also innovative in every aspect. Yes.
We are coming towards the end of the show, but before we leave, how do you encourage people who are wearing the same shoes, people who are really fighting for the rest of their colleagues within the country, who are looking for resources to help their people, but they've not got opportunity to go and look for it abroad, but they're struggling within their reach here, and they're aiming higher. At one point, they can never get a better place where they can get the funding to come and help people back at home. What word of encouragement do you have for them?
I think I would encourage them to keep trying and look for more information and be daring. Call those offices that you know can give you information on how to channel those processes, those help packages. Don't just send things in a bag to people back home. Now, trying to take it in a broader way. In a broader way, I mean, if you want to help community, start from the ground level. Look for more information, how you can channel those helps, and then from there you get all help you can find. And don't forget we have the embassies that helps us a lot to find our way, and we have organizations that also help our organization as well with information that we can use in order for us to get this help easily back here for our people.
One of the old musicians in Kenya, the kind of guy is son. I'm going back to Kenya, that part of Africa. Is Kenya so beautiful that it will make you return to Kenya?
I always want to come back home. Even when I pack my bag and I say I go back to Europe, my heart always remains here. And I don't think there's anything that can take me away from Kenya. Even I visualize my retirement here in Kenya, just hanging around with the locals, speaking my own language,
yes.
Not worrying about I'm going to all the hours. In Europe you work with the appointments, the hour, the clock all the time, and here you can just hang around. Yeah, I mean, I love this environment. I love the climate here. Like now, I'm going back to winter. It's minus something degrees. Yes, and I'm here wearing a t-shirt. This is what I like. The food. Yeah, we eat natural food from our own gardens. There we eat from the fridge. Everything is. I'm telling you, we think it's there is more greener, but the green is here. The green is here. Yeah, we only need to work a little bit smarter and harder a little bit, and we are there. We don't need to go to Europe to have a better life. Life is here.
You are parting short as we come to the end of this show.
Yeah, I'm very happy and honored to be here.
He is honored to be here. This is a true countryman. He is honored to return to his country. He even dreams that he stays through. When he packs his bag to go to Europe, he wonders which country is leaving behind, because all his heart is back here in Kenya. And the song, I'm going back to Kenya, that is the song he keeps singing throughout his journey to Europe, even if he's returning to Europe instead of coming back to Kenya. Mpenzi msikilizaji, we come to the end of this show. Tumekuwa na wewe, tumetembea na wewe, tumepata ujumbe wako. Tunapofunga, kila kitu kinachokuwa na mwanzo lazima kuwe na mwisho, na ni wakati mwingine tunamaliza. Till next time, I say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Mbaya. Hii ni mbaya. Mimi bahati. Mama kwa kinipenda niite baba wa kambo. Wasanii kwa uwanja na deal nao kirambo. Uliza sauti mfano kufungua lebo. Wakati wanasani shadi kitambo. Muziki sio kiki, makali kama panga. Mwisho wa maneno wetu na kuvisha kanga. Pole uktopizo walikwenda siwawanga. Mzungu ulipata ukashindwa kujipanga. Sina urafiki wa mtoto peremende. Leo mtajua siri ya kifo cha mende. Mr. Omolo kwa jima tembe. Daddy on ulichotoa mbele. Okla mtulele. Kwenye beat umeokoka unaubiri na ulifanya mimba iwe siri. Mbona yangu ilikuwa hivyo nikaitwa kafiri, na bado mnauliza mbona siko kwa nje. Siogopi mkisema nimeshasikia tayari. Maneno yaniwezi yananifanya gangari. Nateme wala kwa kila hali na shwari. Muda uko salama sio hatari. Mimi stima na gogo kama kifo. Wakisikia bahati akili zinaingia vifo. Mimi na vibe, mimi ndo Bob Marley. Bao ya Ronaldo wakojoe walale. Mimi ndo bump, mta slow down. Mimi sio kukaa, mimi ni Bon Town, yeah. Ni fikra za bahati kwenye love like this. Fam, thank you for the song, but I had to give you my thoughts before the big album. Love like this album. Listen to this, stream, wait for this best album. Love like this.
I can tell you off record, I help many.
Lakini unaona sahi, sasa ukienda Ulaya utoroke. Ile siku utakurudi. The government itakuprovide wewe itakurudisha. Sura deportiwa. Ila kwa hivyo procedure ndio unadiportiwa. Ukishakuwa ready wewe unaona tu kweli. Tunaenda kwa police station. Hapo tu unakuwa unapatiwa
waiona wako sa manandu viti weka sa ongela viti akamba methi ya maile dola weno kakula nilwa ndeza kulwa ndezula one ya waka witho bamba nini wambe ose namba akasimati megi kio kuongela aso akamba methi ya wasawa weya siana methi ya wabesawa akamba methi ya wasawa ana mwidu nusu muondani na kalepio akamba methi ya wasawa akamba methi ya wasawa methi nozio kamba sethi ya senda mbugu na mwende viduka netololi kwa ome adi wa mukui ethi ya wa mumbea vidu kamba kaivetika kwanza giko sisi ya lidia ni moli na meki jalo wavinya neti na chale teka loke ngilo wavinya mudia ni kadoti na kalela akakwetuma endokeza kuona masema wea na mwena na bilomena mwilu ndole hotea ulo odhi umeloele angeneno na owiti akamba medhi ya maile ndola weno kabula nilwa ndeza kulwa nisula one musikali aukwata withao bambanite nake wambe ose namba akasimati meki kiyo kongela asomu akamba medhi ya wasawa we asiana medhi ya wamesawa akamba medhi ya wasawa ana mwidu nusu mondani nakaletio akamba medhi ya wasawa one muku eanya viti akamba medhi ya wasawa nganda ya munu mugamu kamba bala wabika onaka twawa mwingo kwa musinda leobika engene mabosi lady vibe yota leobika akamba lady na mataito hey hey toki mutungi au lugha zeteke akabweje ku America we kilomela milo newe chat munene ola tekwe kebyoko hey eulwe bilisila wakama mwalimu someda siana ikabeta mwalimu ola woza topika dela mwalimu enda ya akamba maitu mezula nzio akamba maitu membori nzio akamba maitu metabia nzio nezindu nzio mengo nzio wenda kutwa mundu ebiti amasaku makuweni na kifi waiwona wakosa wanandu ebiti weka se ongela biti akamba maitu mwithi yawe mwese twa makosa simu zenu twethi yawa mbese wimo mande ya tumwendete vyu
So kwamba mina wivu ivo ila tatizo kwamba ulileta maringo kashindwa geuza shingo sababu sikuwa na mingo kanikana mbele wana ukaleta mazinzo kule Kinondoni Moscow life changamoto geto moja loko na dai hivyo yutu mapenzi kweli nyoso kanata kwenye msutu kataka toka na vibopa masonko nikakosa plan B tutwa geto ukanifanya paka kaonekana mento pindi na danda mambo ya jaseto Taka mali na mejizo fikona hali ndo sababu kwenda mbali na merudi na hizo mali taka mali ukaniona choka mbaya so mkidona mimi tena nombo kai bali tatizo ni kwamba nimeanza na ukurasa mpya na reason ni kwamba nimeanza na ukurasa mpya tatizo nasikia story kiba mama bwana kiba na weni hela kiba samono mechana nao hao walonizidi kete wamekuwacha mpake tatizo weke cheche au labda wesahau nilivyovisha pete nasikia wali catch nataka tu mabeste haiwezekani yet hatuweza takomet nataka kurevenge hapana mama siwezi najua una moyo pia una nafsi ulinipenda ila ulishindwa tu kubaki una moyo pia una nafsi mahitaji yako sikutimiza kwa wakati ulitaka mali na mejizo fikona hali ndo sababu kwenda mbali na merudi na hizo mali so nataka mali ukaniona choka mbaya so kidona mimi tena nombo kai bali tatizo ni kwamba nimeanza na ukurasa mpya na reason ni kwamba nimeanza na ukurasa mpya tatizo labda tatizo ukurasa reason no come
medication and it's shorten your life and spoil your internal organs. It's better to come for the treatment.
It's better to come for the treatment.
Yes, it's better for you to come for the treatment.
And then the last one for Professor to give out is
penzi lako mzani alipimiki, waifu material so wakiki, wengine mawe wendo keki, niliwapita kwa kasi kwako break. Kona miko nawe fateni kwengine, waila tandika tulale bandika zibane, my love niteke nideke waseme wege nimerogwa, nibebe niogeshe. Nobody like you, uzuri wako. Nobody like you, uzuri wako. Kuna wakati mina wish tuwe wote dunia hii na kesho peponi, walai hukumis nikiwa kitandani na wewe jikoni, miguu pancha kwa usendagi wala sisogagi, ukitajwa moyo udunda na mwili usisimka, ninawe pacha, ona tunendana hadi tunafanana, usije niacha. Hey, hey. Niteke nideke waseme wege nimerogwa, nibebe niogeshe. Nobody like you, kwa uzuri wako. Nobody like you, kwa uzuri wako. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, juju, hey, baby do me juju, zuzuzu, hey, mi kwako zuzu. Ah, juju, mama juju, baby do me juju, zuzuzu, hey, mi kwako zuzu. Ya juju, mama juju, do me juju. Mama juju, ya juju, msasa juju. Do me juju, do me juju, do me juju, juju. Hey, juju.
I still kiss, baby.
Badara tumelo